Here we go. Now everybody can come on over here and join me. So if you were in the other chat, sorry, come join me now here in this one. This is the correct link. So welcome. Thanks for joining me tonight for Phrase It Live. We're going to practice your English. So thanks for waiting so patiently. Okay, so do you know your phrasal verbs? So for example, let's say go up. If I say go up, what does that mean? Or go up. If I say go up, that means like to go from one place to another. You go from a lower place to a higher place. A lot of times we'll say that though for location. So like I go up to see my family. If they live north, I would say I'm going up. So if you're going that way, that's a phrasal verb. But anyway, if you're just joining us, again, my name is Alex. I teach English online here. You can subscribe to my channel, ESL With Purpose. Hit the like button if this helps you, and we'll continue tonight. So we're going to play Phrase It. And again, I'm sorry I started with the other video, but we're going to have everyone come over here and join me on this link. So if you're on here, Dragon King, let me know. I'm going to let you know to go here to this one. So there you go. Okay. Thanks again for your patience. Are you ready to practice your English? If yes, type your name in the chat. Tell me where you're from. If you can, that'd be awesome. Love it. So over here, type in the chat where you're from. That'd be great. Or your name. Say hi. Tell me where you're coming from. I think the chat for you is on this side, though. I'm pointing over here. So if you can type in there, let me know. All right. Well, I'm going to roll the dice now, and I'm going to have you listen and write and spell a word. Are you ready? So here we go. So, take. That's a good one. Take away. Take away. So can you type in the chat? Type in there, take away. How do you spell take away? How do you spell take away? So type in the chat. Again, I apologize if you went to the other link. It wasn't working. It was broken for whatever reason. But you can join me here live. So thank you. But the word I rolled is take away. If you spell that in the chat correctly, so type and say take away, you can do that. And I will give you 5 points to the first person who types the word take away. I'm not going to show it to you until you type. Okay, so type in the chat, take away. Again, hi, welcome. I'm Alex, the founder of Phrase It, a fun English card game to help you practice your English in this fun dice game. So, because phrasal verbs are confusing, right? And English speakers, sometimes we're like, blah, 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 and we talk really fast, so it can be confusing. So your word, though, as I'm talking, please listen and type, spell, take away, if you can type it in the chat. All right, so I'll say type your answers here. How do you say take, or how do you spell take away? Let me know. Right. So everyone should be able to get over here to this link. All right. Anyone able to spell take away? Can you spell take away? Take away. How do you spell take away? So your answer is this one here. This is how you spell it. Take away. Take away right there. So when you take away something in English, it means like to remove something. So take away means to remove. So if you're doing that, you remove something. So that's take away. Next one here. is, so sorry about that. Again, I'm still looking at this other issue. Why my other video stream didn't work. So sorry about that, everyone, again. But we'll do another word here. I'm gonna roll the dice again, and we have another word, which is, ooh, do you know this one? If you can type in the chat this one is throw up. Throw up. How do you say throw up? Throw up. Can you tell me, how do you spell throw up? Type in the chat. And as you're doing that, I'm going to make sure I find the right link to get to everybody who's not able to join. We're going to do that right now. Okay, here it is. Hey, Sadarshi Rathnayaka. Yes, takeaway means to buy something from a restaurant. You are correct. Yeah, sorry, there is a little time delay on this too, but you are correct. Takeaway. That would, oh, actually close. You could say takeaway, but we actually do say, we say this one. We'll say take out. So I might say take out. I take out, which would be spelled this way. Take out, right? Or something like that. I take out food, but that's close. We could say take away. Take away usually means like to remove. Like I took away my children's toys. So I might say that I took away my children's toys. But the other word I said is throw up, and it's this one. Do you know this one? What does throw up mean? Does anybody know? You can type in the chat the word for throw up if you know throw up. All right. And I'll help you getting other people to join us. If you were on the other link that wasn't working, thanks for hopping on this video with me. But yeah, throw up. Do you know throw up? If you can type in the chat a sentence with throw up. People throw up. Or something. What is something you throw up? Do you know? Throw up. Throw up is kind of interesting in English because you're taking the word like throw and then you're like up, like pointing direction. What do you mean throw up? Throw up. But it's this one. This is how you spell it, throw up. Does anybody know? So type in the chat, throw up. What does it mean? I'll wait for your answer and help you out. That's also a phrasal verb. Help out means to assist or give permission for something. Like I'm going to help you out with your English. If you type in the chat, I can help you there best. So throw up. By the way, Sudarshi, if you're still watching and you're looking, I'm going to give you 5 points because you are watching this and you typed a sentence. So if you're watching, type a sentence, you'll get points for that. 5 points. So yay. Right. Okay. So here we go. So we did take away, we did throw up, and I'll just give you that one while we're waiting. If you can't chat, throw up means to vomit. So in English, if I say I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna go bleh, like I'm feeling sick, so I throw up. Or if you like basketball and you're playing basketball, sometimes we'll say, oh, they threw up the ball into the basket. Or sometimes if my son is lower and he has a ball and I'm in a higher location, like maybe we're on a hill, I'm here, my son is here, we'll say like throw up and we'll throw the ball up. Okay. Again, welcome. If you're just joining me here on this location, sorry about the other video being confusing on where it'll go. This one is the one I'm live on. So thank you for coming over here and joining us. Also, what we're doing tonight is I'm rolling these Phrase It dice. So you can actually get these online. There's a link in the video description. You can get these Phrase It dice that help you with very common phrasal verbs that we say in English every day. And you can make sentences with the verbs and the prepositions. So I'm rolling the dice and I'm making a verb, and you get to say the word or type in the chat after I roll the dice and find the word. So I'm gonna roll the dice again. We'll do another phrasal verb. Here we go. This one is, I'm gonna pick one. Let's do this. Check off. Check off. Okay. How do you spell check off? How do you spell check off? So type in the chat, check off. Okay. Can you do that for me? Type in the chat, check off. Check off. When do you check off? Or how do you spell check off? And then I'll show you how it's spelled. I'll give you a moment. Check. What is check? Off? Like, nope, it's different. But how do you spell check off? You can type in the chat and I'll give you 5 points because Sudarshi already has 5 points. Okay, Marco, check off. Yes, you got it. Correct. Okay, so what does that mean? Check off. So Marco, 5 points for you. Good job. What does check off mean? When I say that in English, check off. I think we did this. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Ming nong. Yeah. Check off. Good, good. That came from the dice this time, so good spelling. But what does that mean to check off something? Well, usually it's like a list. Like, I'm looking at inventory. I'm looking at something and I check off a list. So let me check that off my list. Learn more English? Check. Go to school? Check. Get a job that pays well? Check. Right? You check off the things. Or dishes? Check. Laundry? Check. Milk? Check. Eggs? Check. When you go shopping. If you watch my video, if you go to my YouTube channel here and you watch my video on shopping, you'll see, you can check off items that you want to find or buy in a store. So let's check off. All right, ready for the next one? I'm going to roll the dice, and these are the phrase it dice, and I'm going to pick a phrasal verb. So here we go. The next one is, we haven't done this one. This one. Pull down. Pull down. So I want you to type in the chat, pull down. Okay? Pull down. How do you spell pull down? I'll give you 5 points for the first person who types that correctly. Again, I'll say it one more time. Listen and type in the chat, pull down. How do you spell that? Right. And if you're just joining us again, thank you. Welcome. I'm Alex. I'm an English language teacher who provides free videos here for you to learn. Yes, Marco. Marco gets 5 points. Pull down. All right. Good job, Marco. Way to go. Yes, pull down. That is how you spell it. All right, Mignon. Mignon, you got it too. All right, pull down. Good job. And here with pull down, so Marco, that's 5 more points. Marco, you've got 10 points. Pull down is like that. Yes, correct. And so just so you know, I have green dice, and these are verbs, like actions, and then the blue are preposition. So when I do this, I'll say pull down. And pull down means to like something up higher, and I come down lower. So I'm going to say I'm going to pull down the blinds. So I have windows in my office here. I can show you. You can see, yikes, that wasn't supposed to happen. But my camera here. Sorry, if I'm making you dizzy, forgive me. But I have some blinds over here, and I pull them down when the sun is really bright. I'll pull down the window blinds or something like that. So your turn. I want to see, can you type a sentence with pull down? Do you know how to make a sentence with pull down? Can you make one in the chat? So like Marco, Mignon, Sudarshi, anybody listening or watching, can you type a sentence in the chat? And that's the box over there. I think it's that way. If not, it's the other way. Pull down. Yes, Sudarshi, you got it. Correct. Pull down. Good spelling. How would I say this in a sentence in English? How do you make a sentence with pull down? Do you know? And this can happen too in like some governments even, or countries. They'll have a statue of a leader, and in history, like in France, Napoleon, there was a statue of Napoleon. They pulled down the statue. So it depends on, what you're doing. Sometimes if we build a snowman, my children will pull it down sometimes. So that's another sentence with pull down. Okay, that might be a little boring. Let's move on to another phrasal verb. Sound good? Okay. All right. So Marco has 10 points. Sudarshi, you have 5. We're going to keep going. Ready for your next phrasal verb? All right. Your next one is, here's a good one. A green verb, which is run. And I'm going to do the preposition over. Run over. Type in the chat. How do you spell run over? Go. Run over. You can do this. I know you can. Oh, Mingnong got it. Yeah. Run over. You beat them. 5 points, Mingnong. Good job. Yeah. And if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, say yes. If I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, say no. So I think Mingnong or something like that. Marco, my son pulls down the window because there's too much. Yes, that's a great example for pull down from the other phrasal verb. Right, right. Yep. You can pull down the window because there's too much noise. All right, let's try a run over. So I'm going to give you 5 more points, Marco, because you made a sentence. So Marco, that's 15 points. Let's see. Mingnong, you've got, I think, 5. And then Sudarshi, you still have 5. All right, so if you can type a sentence now with run over, I'll give you 5 more points. Sound good? Okay, run over. A sentence with run over. What does run over mean? Okay, so even to type a sentence, you're like, what does it mean? Well, run over has 2 definitions. It can mean from one, thank you for your name. I am so sorry. Jasmine, hi. Because I don't know, it's like an email name. So if I'm not saying your correct name, Debuchi. Okay, Jasmine. Welcome, Jasmine. Thank you. Okay, so can you type a sentence? Yeah, Sudarshi, good. Okay, Sudarshi, you just get 5 more points because you made a sentence with pull down. So pull down. Yep, so now you have 5 points. Pull down the shutters. Yeah, that's right. So like the ones here I would pull down the shutters. Good example. Now let's do run over. Can you make a sentence with run over? Yep. Yeah, good spelling. Yep. So if you make a sentence with run over, how would you do that? First, we need to know, what is run over? Okay, so run over can mean a car, and here's a squirrel. A car ran over the squirrel. That's not very fun. The poor squirrel. It's not good. Okay, but you can run over, an animal. You can run over a stick. Sometimes you can run over a bump. But run over means to go physically over something, right? Another way for run over in English is I run from one place to another place. So I'll go from one location to another one. Like that's run over. So try. You can use past tense too, like run, ran. I ran over there yesterday. Make your own sentence, and I'll give you some points for that. So type in the chat a sentence with run over. I know you can do it. I'll give you some thinking time because I'm talking a lot. I'm an extrovert. Brandon, you joined us tonight. Welcome. All right. Ran over from work to home. Yes. Okay. Brandon swooped in. That's a phrasal verb too. Swoop in means to jump, come from another place where you didn't expect and they came in. It's swoop in. So Brandon, you swooped in and made a sentence with English. So I ran over from work to home. So Brandon, now you get 5 points. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Again, if you guys are joining me, please, and if this is fun or it's helpful, please give this video a like and share it with your friends, when the live is over. I may have to say, hey, skip ahead to like 10 minutes in because it took me a while to get going, but thanks. Okay, run over. Any other sentences with run over before we do another phrasal verb? Run over. So Brandon used it in like location. So like he's running over from one place to another. we use that too, like to travel in a short distance. So I wouldn't say I run over from England to, you know, Ireland. I wouldn't say I run over in that way. I would say I travel, but like in short distances, like from work to home, or I ran over to pick up my kids at the store, or I ran over to pick up my kids from school in a smaller location in the same kind of city or area. You would say run over because it's a quick action. And again, if you're joining us, what we're doing is we're rolling the dice and we are listening and typing. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm confusing everybody. I started it last week. I did 10:30, I guess your time. It's 8:30 my time. Ran over from Mexico to Los Angeles last week. Yeah, Marco, that's close. You could say, yeah, because it's somewhat close. It's closer in proximity. Yeah, you're right. By the way, also, what is a good time for you for me to go live? Because I'll try to adjust a little bit. We just have our kids go to bed around 8. So sometimes I start at 8. Sometimes I start these lives at 8:30 Mountain Time, my time. So it looks like, Brandon, it's 10:30 your time. Marco, by the way, 5 points for you. Way to go with that sentence. Good example with run over. But if these lives, maybe type in the chat, what's a better time? Okay, so 8 p.m. for you, Jasmine, Mountain Time. If there's a consistent time, I'll try to stay on that time for you guys. I will let you know, though, I am going to be gone next Thursday because it's Christmas Eve. And the week after that is New Year's Eve. So I won't be here for the next 2 Thursdays. But back in January, we'll do Phrase It Lives again on Thursdays. But yeah, if you want, I can start. I'll just start, 7:26 p.m. Okay, on us. Yeah, that's a better time. So that would be 8:30 my time. So for some of you, it's 8. Some of you, it's 8:30. How about 8:15 Mountain Time? Would that work? Maybe. But either way, I'm here to help you guys with your English because it's hard. English is not easy. And this is just fun, right? You got to do something fun with COVID and everything. So, all right, 8:15. Okay, we'll just do that. Moving forward, my next Phrase It Lives in January, I'll do 8:15. Thank you for responding, everyone. Okay, I'm rolling the dice again. Let's do a new phrasal verb. Are you ready? Here we go. Our next phrasal verb is run. Oh, we did run. Ooh, let's do this one. Go out. Go out. Okay, type in the chat, how do you spell go out? First person to spell go out gets 5 points. I know you can do this. We need like theme music, right? I should maybe play that next time. Go out. All right, Brandon, you swooped in. Boom. You got 5 points, Brandon. Way to go. Oh, so close, Jasmine, on us and Molly, but good spelling. You all spelled it correctly, 100% correct. But Brandon beat you all, so he got 5 more points. What are you at now, Brandon? I think you're at 15 points. Marco, I think you were also at 15 points. Jasmine, I think you have 5. And then Sudarshi, you have 10. I'm trying my best to keep score. If you say, hey, I get 5 points, give yourself 5 more points. That's fine. But I'm doing this for fun. Okay, go out. Now, I'll give you 5 more points if you spell, make a sentence, type a sentence with go out. So make your own sentence in English with go out. I know you can do it. So let's see what you can do. Go out. Go out. Go out. What does that mean? Well, go out means to leave the place or location you are at. So if I go out, I leave my home, right? Oh, great job with the past tense too, Brandon. Yes, irregular verb, go, went. Way to go. I went out with my family last week. 5 points for you, Brandon. I think you're now up to 20. Oh, I'm going out tonight. Yes, Anna, correct. I want to go out this night. Go out, Sudarshi. Yeah, those are all great examples, but Brandon beat you all, so you get the 5 points, Brandon. Woohoo for you. Okay, all right. So that's go out. Yeah, it means like I'm going to go out for dinner. I go out with my family. We use go out a lot. Also, in English, go out has another definition. Do you know what it is? It's when a young couple, maybe a woman and a man, see each other. They're attracted to one another. They'll say, would you like to have coffee with me tomorrow? And they're like, no, no. And if she says no, that means she does not want to go out. Yes, Lolly, date. Yes, we use that for dates, the word go out. Correct. Lolly, I'm going to give you 5 points just for knowing that. Way to go. Awesome. Okay. But yeah, in English, go out can mean like a date. We have a date. Or I might say it too, like I've been married 15 years and my wife and I will say, hey, can grandma watch the kids? So my wife and I can, the camera. So can my wife and I go out to have dinner? So we might say, oh, grandma, can you watch the kids? Mary and I want to go out to have a meal. So we'll use it that way. When I was entering to the hall, all the lights went out. Ooh, that's another great definition, Sudarshi. Thank you for bringing that up. That's another use for go out. I lost the words on here, but they're here. Go out. Go out can mean something does not function or operate. So your computer can go out. The lights can go out, meaning to be bright or have electricity in them, and then that's removed. So the lights can go out. Your microwave, your oven, your stove, if you have a refrigerator, all of these things can go out or not function. However, with a cell phone, I don't usually say go out with a cell phone. I'll sometimes say my cell phone quit, or I'll say my cell phone broke down. I might use the phrasal verb broke down or died. I might even say it died, like blah. So anyway, great example too, Sudarshi. I'm just going to give you 5 points too for knowing that. You get 5 more. Way to go. Okay, next phrasal verb. Let's do another one. Ready? All right, here we go. And if you're just joining me, again, please hit the like button and subscribe. Share this video with your friends so they can type in the comments later and have fun practicing your English. And if I'm talking too fast, I'm a native speaker, so sometimes I might sound like blah, blah, blah. You can type in the chat and say, hey, slow down. Because as a native speaker, I can talk very quickly. Okay, anyway, the next phrasal verb is, this one relates to what I just said, kind of. Type in the chat if you know how to spell this one. Keep up. Keep up. Okay, so the verb is keep, the preposition up. Keep up. Okay, can you type that in there? Keep up. Lolly, 5 points. Woohoo! Anas, 5 points. Yes. Way to go, Jasmine. 5 points for you as well. Marco, way to go. Brandon, way to go. Sorry, I'm sorry. I mean, Lolly. Only Lolly gets 5 points because she was first in the chat. But that is the exact spelling. Correct. Keep up. Way to go. So now you can type a sentence that is keep up. So if you can type the sentence with keep up, you will get 5 points as well. Hey, Daisy, welcome. And Zeus, welcome as well. Yeah, keep up. Keep up. Keep up. So now let's try a sentence. What does keep up mean? So as I tell you the definition, that should give you some time to think and type a sentence now with keep up. And the past tense is kept, kept up. So present tense, keep, past tense, kept. So how would you say keep up? I read the news to keep up with what's happening in the world. Boom, 5 points, Brandon. Fist bump, elbow. Yes, you got it. Way to go. That is correct. Because you want to know, is COVID finished? Are we dealing with anything else? Hey, are jobs getting better? You want to know what's going on, Yes, good one, Lolly. I'll keep up learning English. Great. Great example. Those are great sentences. Keep up means to, you're like, it's kind of like you're running, like there's your goal or point is here, and you're like, I want to keep up with that idea, that thought, or that thing. I think in my last video, if it wasn't my last one, it was my first live maybe 2 weeks ago, we talked about keep up as in keeping up with the Joneses. And that means my neighbor has more money or a nicer house or car than me, so I'm like, okay, I should buy another car or nicer house. I don't need to, but the perception is I should be rich like this person, and that's called keeping up with other people. But sometimes being content with eating, having food and a job and a home, and the ability to even watch this YouTube video. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one too, Jasmine. Snow kept up all day. It kept up all day. That's a great example. We would use kept up in that situation for it wouldn't stop. It keeps continuing. So that's a great example. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I'm going to give you 5 points for that one. 5 points. Go. Yeah, Jasmine. It kept up all day. That's also a lot of times British English speakers will use that term a lot more frequently, I hear, than American English speakers. But we do say that in the United States. We'll use the term kept up, like I kept up with, or it kept up, like it just kept going. The snow kept up all day. Yeah, good example. All right, let's do another phrasal verb. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay. We did pull. Ooh, we haven't done this one. Bring out. Bring out. Okay, so how do you spell bring out? So type that in the chat. Bring out. Bring out. Bring out. Yes, Lolly, you got it. 5 points on us. Yes, bring out. Bring out. Yep. Good job, Jasmine and Sudarshi. Oh, good, Sudarshi. You got another sentence in for keep up. Yeah, close, Brandon. It was bring with a B. Yep. Yeah, Marco, you too. Good job. But Sudarshi, I like your sentence too. My mother keeps up her kitchen neat and tidy. Yeah, that's a good one too. We'll say keep everything. Let's keep everything up and nice. That's also kind of a British English term, but American English speakers will use that on occasion as well. Bring out. Here we go. Bring out. That's the spelling. What does bring out mean? Well, the definition for bring out means something I have concealed, and now everyone can see it. It's in view again. It can also be something not physical. It can be like an idea or a thought. And sometimes you'll hear English speakers use that with up. We might say bring up, but bring out is the correct spelling. Yeah. Good job, Brandon. Yeah. So bring out. Now let's make a sentence with bring out. Past tense would be brought out. We do this with meals too. We'll use this word with dinners. Where will we use bring out? Bring out. Yep. Zeus. Hey, you get 5 points. I think that's your first 5 points, Zeus, Sam. So thank you. Yeah. Bring out my books. Good sentence. Yep. Anas, yeah. I'll bring out food, my friend. Yeah. And you might want to say, I'll bring out food to my friend's house. So you want to make the location with the preposition to, and then the possessive, like where you brought it, whose house, your friend's. But yeah, you bring out food to my friend's house. You could also say at. You could also say at my friend's house. So if you're in the kitchen with your friend and then you bring it out for everyone to see, you would say it that way. I brought out food at my friend's house. But if you're going to your friend's house, like from your house to your friend's house, you'd say to. All right, let's look at the next sentence. Adidas will bring out a new pair of shoes next month. Yes, they will, Brandon. I did not know that, but now I do. Thank you. Cool. Are you going to wear those new shoes? That'd be fun. Maybe you run a lot and you need those Adidas to run. But yeah, bring out. They'll bring out means to release something new. Another sentence we have, Lolly. I brought out some articles to my friend. Yeah, what do you mean by articles, Lolly? I brought out some articles. All right. Hey, Doiha. Thank you for joining us. If you're joining us, what we're doing is we're rolling the dice, the phrase it dice, and then we're listening and writing the word, and you type the word, and then if you want to make a sentence, you can. Oh, Brandon, just to work out. Nice. So Lolly, also, I want to know, brought out some articles to my friend. Do you mean like brought out some articles to my friend, like to show them? Oh, okay. Yes, in that way. We wouldn't, maybe in British English, I'm not 100% sure. I know in American English, we would say instead of articles, we would just say things. Like I brought some things out to my friend's house, or we might use the preposition, the phrasal verb brought over. I brought over some things to my friend's house, and that's a common one too. We would say I brought over some things to my friend's house. But yeah, you can say articles, like clothing, an article of clothing. But if you're in academics and you say the word article, I immediately think like a big paper that you have to read, or a news article. And that's very common in the United States. So yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Another one that might help you too, Lolly, and if everyone's watching, this might help you as well. Decorations. Right now, many people are decorating their home. So we'll say I brought over some decorations, which might be common. My uncle brought me out a new tennis racket last week. Okay, Marco. Yeah, you could say that. He brought me out, like from his location, he brought out this new tennis racket. Or yeah, that's great too. Like if you're giving a gift to somebody, also you might say I brought out a gift and I gave it to my brother-in-law or my sister-in-law or my friends. You brought out something. Or for my children, we brought out cookies for my children to show them. So that's another great example. Way to go, you guys. You guys are rocking these phrasal verbs tonight. That's good job. Okay, so are we ready? You get 5 more points too, Marco. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice, and we're going to do another phrasal verb. So you get ready to listen and type in the chat how to spell it. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, really common one here. Pick out. Pick out. So type in the chat, pick out. And if you're just joining us again, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of other useful English videos for you that you can watch. Yes, Anas, you got 5 points this time. You beat them. Way to go. All right, Marco. Oh, and Jasmine. So close. Pick out, but correct spelling. Yep, Anas, you got 5 points. Yep, Ollie. Yeah. Zeus, good. Brandon, yes. Correct spelling for pick out. Pick out. Now, what does pick out mean? What is the definition? Daisy, welcome. Yes, correct. You get pick out. So what does it mean when I say pick out something? Well, in English, the definition for pick out means to select something. Like I find something, I select it, I choose it. So what is something you pick out? Type in the chat. First person to type a sentence or a noun, something you pick out, like I pick out my, type that in the chat. Yeah, choose or select is the definition of pick out. Correct, Lolly. Now, if you guys can type a sentence, something you pick out. All right, Anas, you got 5 more points. Way to go. I pick out an iPhone 12. Okay, yeah. I still have my iPhone 6S. You know, it's not, they've already got all the way to the 12. I'm still behind in the 6S iPhone mode. I got to keep up with the times. Okay, pick out Zeus. Yeah, I'll pick out a new car. Yeah, that's a good one. Have you picked out the food you want to eat? Yes. And if I pick out food that I want to eat, it is dumplings, usually jalsa. I like that. Or what else do I pick out? Pizza, and other food. Pick out mushrooms, Lolly. Yeah. And then Brandon, I picked out 2 reasons to work out. Good. Yeah, you need to work out. There's another phrasal verb called a pull up, but it's actually, it sounds like a phrasal verb because it's pulled up like next to, but it's actually used as a noun. So we'll say, how many pull-ups did you do? And that same word can be a verb or the noun pull up. So yeah, good job. Pick out. Way to go. I think Anas beat you all to the sentence. So Anas, you got 5 points. I think Anas, you got 5 points. Anas, you got like 10 points for that round. Okay, let's do another round or 2. And let's keep going. You having fun through English? You can give me a thumbs up. Type an emoji if you want to do an emoji in the chat. Feel free to do emojis too. I'm here for you to help you with English. So let's go. All right. We're gonna do another one with the verb look and the preposition over. Look over. Hey, thanks for the emojis, Sam. Brandon, nice. High five you. Picked out him immediately among the crowd. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Sudarshi. Yes. Immediately among the crowd. Yeah, you can pick out someone, like you can see or select someone. Look over. Yes. Lolly, you got it. 5 points for that one. Yep. So 5 points, Lolly. Way to go. And all right. Jasmine, yep. Brandon, correct. You all spelled this one correctly. Look over. Yep, Marco, you got it too. Look over. So look over in English has a couple definitions. One can literally mean like I'm looking over, like I can't see. Let me look over you. Like you can't see something, or maybe you're trying to look at the mountains, or there's lots of tourists, and you're like, well, look over there. It's also often used with the pronoun, the demonstrative pronoun there. So we'll say like look over there, and it means like location, something you're looking at to see, and that's quite common. We use look over. Like I lost my keys, I don't know where they are, or I can't find the remote. Where is it? My wife might say, honey, did you look over there? Oh, no, I haven't. So then I'll go look over there, right? So look over can mean to physically try to see something. Look over also has a second definition in English, and that would mean to in a group of people, you don't consider maybe one or two of those people in the group. So you'd be like, you looked him over in the job interview. So if you're applying for a job and the employer or the interviewer interviewed you, yes, good spelling. Look over is still correct. Good job, guys and gals. Also, just so you know, the region I'm from in the United States, I say you guys, and I do not mean men. I mean plural people in the room. So we'll say that. Look over there. New bags. Yes, Sam. Good job. You get 5 points for that one. But I was going to say, sometimes I'll say you guys, and what I really mean is you all. You men, women, anyone, neutral term, you all. Kind of like the Southern y'all, but a lot of times English speakers from my region will use you guys, and that means you all. So it includes men and women. And then in the South, the southern part of the United States, they'll say this, you all, they'll say y'all, and that's slang for you all. So I hope that helps you. But look over can be like, oh, they were looked over in the job interview because they didn't have a degree, or they were looked over in the job interview because they didn't answer the question correctly, something like that. But look the patient over. Yeah. Also physically, that's correct. You are definitely correct, Lolly. The doctor looked the patient over in order to find his health problem. So it means to assess something too. So look over can mean to actually look, literally look and find something. Two, to assess something, look over, like the doctor situation. But another example would be to look over means to ignore the other thing. Or it also means to review. So assess or review would be the good one Brandon used. Yep, that's very common. I usually look over my essays. Good one. But Lolly beat you to the sentence, so she gets the 5 points. But you get, fist bump for effort too. So good job. Yeah. Also, common greetings, I should tell you, in the United States, a lot of common greetings are like we shake hands, not with COVID, but, people will do fist bumps. And that's usually a common greeting, like with parents and kids. I do this with my sons. I'll be like, fist bump, and they'll do that. Or like a friend. So it's different. And in some cultures, you just don't touch at all, right? You just like, hey, that's what it is. Okay, good job with look over. Let's do one more phrasal verb tonight. Are you ready? Let's see who's gonna get it. Okay. All right, and these are 6 dice. There's 3. Here, I'll show you actually. There's 3 green verb dice and 3 blue preposition dice. So, hey, Anna's fist bump. Thanks. Yeah. And you can get these dice, by the way, you can get these dice on Amazon. You can click the link below. You can get Phrase It. Just type in Phrase It. You'll see the dice. I also have a couple red topic dice, like some noun dice that help you with the topic. So if you're talking or practicing English with your friends, or maybe you're an English teacher in your country and you're like, I need something that will help the kids play together more, or my adult students learn more, or whatever you teach. If you're an English teacher, this is a helpful resource for you, and just for fun at home with your family. If your kids are learning English or your friends are learning English, maybe you're not a parent, you're young, and you're just trying to improve your English, you can get this game and have fun with your friends. Okay. Also, if you are in another country, sometimes if you order on Amazon here in the US, it's not always easy to get your stuff. So I have a link below for Ship7. If you check out that company, ship7.com, you'll be able to order things with a US address on Amazon, and then you can have all your stuff just bulk shipped to you in your country for much cheaper than if you were to just buy several different things from several different companies in the US. So that's one way you can get all of your stuff if you're watching in another country. If you're in the US, just use Amazon. They'll ship it to you there. And in other countries, I know have Amazon, but the shipping isn't always as good. So it just depends. And this time of year, man, shipping is super delayed. So a company like Ship7 might be able to help you with some stuff. So anyway, I'll have a link for that. Ready for the next phrasal verb? Let's do it. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. Sit on. Oh, Sudarshi, yes, you came in, looked over the leaflet twice before throwing it away. Yeah, you reviewed it like, I don't like this leaflet, throw it away. Another one we'll say too, we'll say brochure instead of leaflet. I know in India and the UK, they'll say leaflet a lot. In the US, we'll say brochure. I looked over the brochure, or we might even say flyer. I looked over the flyer, but I understand leaflet. We do use that term. It's just not as common. Okay, here we go. Your next phrasal verb, listen and type, sit on. Sit on. Yes, Lolly, you got 5 points. Woohoo! Way to go. Sit on. Yes. Excited to see if everyone else spelled it too. Sit on. Yep, close. Honestly, we're close, but I said sit. That's a hard vowel sound too, because there's a eh or I, and it's short. One is eh, and I open my mouth more. The other one is I, and I actually don't open my mouth as much. It's different. Eh, I. You can see my tongue goes out a little more, and my mouth opens up a little wider for pronunciation for the sa. And then my tongue goes back a little bit, my mouth goes wider, and it's kind of farther back here for that pronunciation. Hey, Tyshawn, welcome. Haven't seen you chat before, but way to go. Sit on is correct spelling. Yes, sit on, right? You sit on something. So can you tell me now, the next person to type a sentence with the word sit on can get 5 points too. But sit on means like sit, like I'm literally sitting on something. Something is on top of another thing. That's sit on, right? So it'd be like this. Sit on, right? Sit on. So what is something you sit on? Type in the chat. Yes, Tyshawn, you get 5 points. All right, I sit on the chair. Yes, yes. You sit on the chair. Yeah, sit on the chair. Sit on the fence. Ooh, yeah, Lolly. Good idiom in English. Yep. Indecisive. Yep, to be indecisive. Also, if you guys are typing on your phones, way to go. If you're on a computer, it might be easier, but I know doing this on a cell phone, you're like, so cool. Indecisive. Yeah, sitting on the fence. So sit on a chair. Yep. And Tyshawn spelled chair correctly. C-H-A-I-R. Yep. Oh, yep. Zeus, that's one too. There. And because you use the be verb are, you want to make sure you add the ing because it's a present continuous. So we'll say they're sitting on the couch. But way to go. Yep. Yeah. And hey, Learning English is all about just doing it and making mistakes. So way to go, you guys. You're brave. You are brave to come in here and type on this chat. I appreciate it. So sit on. Yeah, sit on. So sit on can also mean some physical thing on another thing. So it can be like people, like my children were fighting each other, and my older daughter was sitting on my younger son. My daughter was sitting on my son, or my son was sitting on my daughter, or my son was sitting on my son, or my daughter was sitting on my daughter. You know, or you might just be sitting on the couch or the chair. Yeah, Brandon, good example. I sat on the couch. Yeah, because maybe you're tired. Yeah. Yep. You're welcome, Sidarshi. Yeah, we would say brochure more frequently, but love it. Yeah, but leaflet, we do, you know, I understand that. Okay, going back to sit on. My kids sit on each other. Sometimes I'll leave something sitting on another thing. So if you can see my bookshelf, I'll have my one deck of cards sitting on my other deck of cards. Maybe my bag is sitting on the shelf. Or I can say my cell phone is sitting on the edge, or maybe you have keys in your home or your wallet and you put it in a specific place. You'll say it's sitting on, and that's ITTING. Now, it can be confused with the other one, which is set on. Be like, where did you put my phone? Well, I set it on the table. But sitting on means like more of the action, like it's actually sitting on there, and you're doing it that way. All right, enough with sit on. Want to do one more? Yes? Type in the chat if you want to do one more phrasal verb. Yes or no? I'm waiting for you, whoever you are that's going to type. One more phrasal verb, or be done? Yes? Okay. Lolly, Zeus, Jasmine, Taishan, I will do one more phrasal verb for you. You guys said yes, so here we go. Okay. All right. Oh, we didn't do this one. Ooh, here's one. Okay, this is a good one. Here we go. Your verb is this one, and your preposition is this one. Here we go. Turn out. Turn out. How do you spell turn out? Turn out. Yeah, you got it again, Lolly. 5 points. Yes, turn out. And this is how you spell it. Yes, good job, Brandon, Taishan, Zeus. Way to go. Turn out. Yes, turn out. And turn out means, the definition of turn out means, yes, Sudarshi, good spelling. Turn out means to appear, or you could say arrive to something, or it can mean the conclusion or the ending of something that did well. It can be like the end of a concert. You might say this term, but we might use it in different sentences. So can you type this in a sentence? And then I'll give you some examples. Type turn out in a sentence if you can. Sometimes we use it with cooking too, or like the result of something. So we'll use turn out for like the result of something. Okay, close Zeus. We would actually say turn on. We'd say turn on, turn up, or turn down for radio. But good try. Turn out we wouldn't use for the radio, but we'd use the other three for a radio. Okay, yep. Turn out. Turn out means like the light. So we use it for lights, but we don't use it for the radio, really. Turn out. But yeah, yeah, it's hard. English is like, it's so situational sometimes. But yeah, we'll say turn out the light in that way. There it is. Yep, Brandon's using it in the one way too. Anas, you were correct too. So I'm going to give the 5 points to Anas for the first sentence that was correct, because it made sense in English. Turn out the light. Yep. My recipe turned out to be delicious. Awesome. Can I eat what you just made, Brandon? That would be, if it's delicious, I think we all want to eat what you're making. So if you could just send us the food, that would be great. Right? Turn out. But yeah, turn out means it turned out well. It performed the way you wanted, the result. So turnout can have that definition too, like a result of something. Turnout. Yep. Ollie, not many people turn out to the cinema because of the virus. Right. And the other one, to arrive or appear for something, you turn out, right? Turned out. Yeah, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, if you want, you could actually type the recipe instructions in the comments. So not the chat here, but in the comments in this video. If you want to type your recipe, we can share it with everybody in this YouTube video. But if it's like a secret family recipe, maybe not. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to share your recipe, type in the comments and share it with everybody. That would be great. Okay, not many people turn out. Yeah. So not arrive because of the virus. Yeah. I mean, so many people can't turn out for concerts or many things because of the virus. Turn out the car. Honest, it's close. I don't know if I'd turn out the car. I would turn on a car or I'd turn off a car. Turn off. So turn on and turn off is common. Turn out, we usually use with just lights. I turned out the light. I wouldn't say turn out my computer or turn out my phone or turn out my car. I would actually just say turn off. So I'd actually use the phrasal verb turn off in that situation. For cars, turn off for cars. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Turn out is usually just the lights. Yeah, I don't use it in any other ways. Oh, nice, Brandon. I would love that. Yeah, that's so great. Yeah, so hopefully that helped you. But turn out means to arrive. And look at you guys. You all turned out for this YouTube Live, even though I had a rough start at the beginning. You stayed with me all the way till here. So thank you so much for doing that. Also, if you want to improve your English, if you click below, I have a list. You can sign up to my email list, and I will send you a free list that has 70 of the most common phrasal verbs that we say every day. And it has example sentences and the different definitions and the example sentence to go with that different definition in English. So click below. It's in the comments, or it's in the description of this video. You can get the 70 words you need to know. You just sign up. I'll send you a free email. You can also unsubscribe from my emails anytime you want, or stay subscribed. I do send updates each week as well on English videos. So thank you all for joining me again. Pick up Phrase It. You can click the description below. I'm excited to see your recipe, Brandon, in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a like and please share it with your friends. You're welcome. I will be gone next Thursday and the Thursday after that. But in the new year, 2021, join me again for another Phrase It Live Thursday. Also, if you subscribe to my emails, I will send you email reminders of these Phrase It Lives. So thanks again for joining me. I'll see you all next time. And by the way, Lolly, I think, had the most answers. So Lolly wins tonight. Woohoo. Good job. And thank you all. Yeah, it's been great meeting you, virtually. So, all right. Hope you stay safe, stay healthy. Whatever your religion is, I'm going to say anyway, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you guys in 2021 and here on YouTube. Bye.